Not
point.
easy.
That's a very good point. Like, if that's the level that you have to play at, how many Marths could say that they can do that? So
Mhm.
definitely got his work cut out for him. Maybe he just goes. Oh, he goes Marth.
Oh,
He's crazy. After that setup, after that intro, he goes Marth. Making us
Can you
eat
imagine?
our words, dude.
Can you imagine if Axe beats Johnny, who, you know, again has beaten Zane, who's just like unarguably the best Marth, right? And maybe even the best player. So
Yeah, Zane's that dude. Ooh, missing there to knee. But look, man,
wow.
Axe is obviously an incredibly smart player and an incredibly talented player. So who's to say he can't do it?
Yeah, and on top of that, yeah, wow. This just has such a different style of Marth as well. Oh my gosh. Okay, yep. Johnny gets the nair knee, of course, but yeah, Axe just super aggressive and flashy and movement based, right? Just like moving all over the place all the time.
That's a good point. Like, across all the characters, that is definitely, like, Axe's. Like, if there was, like, a bar of all the attributes that a player has, Axe's movement would just be, like, 10. Max to 10 with, like, all the characters. So that might give him more opportunities with Marth than some of the other Marths that we've seen.
His speed and movement is, like, literally off the charts. It's like, out of 5, it's like a 6. Right?
Yeah.
It's so absurd.
Ooh.
But there's not too much you can do about that. Up throw leads into up air pretty much at all DI. I think you can DI away the up air to prevent the knee, but that's just like a hard DI to hit.
Ooh, recognizing that he can't get the shield grab. Johnny can't get the shield grab, so he goes for nair out of shield instead. Good slide off, though, from Axe, getting a pretty big reversal. Not ready for the get-up attack, though. That should be the stock. Oh, wow.
Yeah, Falcon has a fairly reliable edge guard on Marth, but yeah, Axe very nice there. Confirms the up air into forward smash, even on the DI away, so good reactions by Axe. Oh, yep. Oh, that actually might be the
but
stock.
goes to last stock Axe.
Dude, this is crazy.
And I believe both these players are vying for Summit as well, right? Both of them in the voting phase of Summit, so definitely some of that on the line here. Having some of that momentum going into Summit or potentially getting some votes here.
Right.
But man, still impressive that Axe bring him to last stock. So yeah, what we were saying as an intro to this match, it kind of gets thrown out a little bit. Like, clearly this Marth is capable of taking games here and there, and can only see what's going to happen as the set progresses.
I remember the first time that I saw Axe's Marth, and it was against SFAT, and I think he actually won the set. And I think this was at a fairly important tournament, like a summit or something like that. But like, I mean, you know, I think the rest of the tournament, Axe went Pikachu, and then I guess went Marth in that set as an actual serious pick. Whereas here it might be a little bit different because Axe wasn't really going Pikachu otherwise. But it's like, there actually is history with Axe's Marth actually beating, like, you know, top 10 players. So, you know, we'll see. But it's just kind of hard because, oh my gosh, S2J is just so good at this matchup in particular. And I don't know what experience Axe would have Marth versus Falcon, you know?
In AZ, I think there's what, gamer guitarist, right? GG7. There's
whoa.
That's
but
some Falcon practice, and I think just like Falcon is one of those players or one of those characters that you're just gonna, if you're just in the field, you're gonna get a lot of practice just because there's honestly like a lot of high level Falcon. So, but in this particular matchup, I see what you're saying. I'm not sure if he has that much Marth Falcon at the high level practice. Seems okay so far. Seems very comfortable.
Oh, okay. Almost got the ledge slip there. I mean, experience or not, it seems like Axe is just neutral game, the way he weaves in and out, like you know that Zane thing or the thing that Zane does where he kind of like dashes back and forth with Falcon's neutral air. Like you've seen Axe do that a couple times already. So like stuff like that has been really good. But yeah, still getting edge guarded. Let's see what Johnny does. Grab ledge. Nice. Yep. That's real, right? Like get up stomp.
Yeah, that is pretty good. I mean, obviously the only thing they can really do is get the cancel, but that gives Falcon enough time to keep doing that kind of stomp over and over again. And if they do the early up B, you could still time it such that you can get like a reverse D to send them off stage. So Falcon does have like a pretty solid flowchart that he can do on Marth, but it's really up to the Marth to kind of change up the timings of when they're going to be recovering with like side Bs. And you see Axe doing like air dodges once in a while too, if they're close enough to stage.
Right. But, you know, no edge guard needed there. Down throw knee.
Yeah, that's definitely the strength that Falcon does have, right? Like, ooh, the Zoo?
The Marth Zoo, yep.
The Marth Zoo.
I don't do it as Marth, actually, funny enough. Maybe I should. Maybe I should learn from Axe. Up air, yeah. That's hard.
Ooh, and I like the mix-up, too, kind of baiting that, hey, maybe I'm going to do the light shield edge guard. Just going to grab ledge instead, if you're anticipating that. So, great stuff from Johnny. Really putting in work in the combo game, as we saw. Just like the up air strings are going to be working against a lot of Marths, honestly. Doesn't matter what Marth you're going to be, which Marth you are, you're going to get comboed pretty hard from Falcon if you get some of those juicy openings. So, props to Johnny for taking that. What are we going to see in this game 3? We saw the FOD counterpick that didn't really seem to net too much for Marth in terms of the stage anyway. What would you think is the next counterpick being a Marth main?
Yeah, probably Yoshi's, because I think the same thing with Fountain being a small stage is like you get Yoshi's, the platforms are less chaotic, and they're kind of nice too because like it's kind of odd for Marth to work with those platforms at times, because the platforms when they go low they don't really tipper, so it's like your flowchart's like a little bit weird and different, especially against Falcon. So it's like Yoshi's is not a bad pick against small, and the just like better platform height, especially actually the top one I think is kind of underrated.
Right.
There are some like up air timings that just like hit everything, so you can just extend your combos pretty well. But you know, Axe, I mean, they're taking a little bit more time, I think, between games 2 and 3. So maybe Axe is thinking about a switch or just like thinking about his counterpick. But like, I definitely think Axe actually can keep this competitive. There were a couple. Oh, back to Battlefield. Yeah, that makes sense. Axe almost won this game, and Axe obviously didn't take the game yet, so he can still pick it. So here we go.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I think what you're saying makes a lot of sense. Like, FOD really was not quite the pick, unfortunately. Getting some pretty good DI on some of the up airs there, but when you DI away like that, then it gives Falcon the opportunity to grab edge, as we just saw.
That's the scariest part. Marth Falcon. I feel like is the edge guarding or recovering as Marth is really tough against Falcon.
Absolutely. You really have to mix it up so well against a Falcon as strong as Johnny. Ooh. Good option coverage there. Covers tech in place and tech back, as we just saw.
He did that a couple times yesterday too. Like when he hits someone kind of far-ish away, he'll just kind of run up and do like a crouch, like to cancel the run and then charge down smash to just cover all the different options. So, yeah, I wonder if that actually just hits everything and is optimal. Really interesting.
Yeah, I think in that particular position, you know, maybe he had enough time even after the down smash to cover tech away by maybe running forward with Falcon's lovely speed. But, man, this is rough for Axe.
Yeah. I was gonna say Axe is definitely okay. Got the up smash there, but I think that was honestly kind of like a lucky shield poke, right? Because like Johnny definitely had time to shield, and he just happened to not like angle the shield down. But regardless, Axe is probably pretty happy about that. But man, another edge guard opportunity.
Yeah, just the spacing that Johnny's doing, even as Axe is coming back off the ledge, like just fully aware that, okay, these are the distances that you can forward air and nair, just staying right outside of that. Whiff punishing the second one that Axe does, and those kind of like plays in neutral and those kind of like conservative spacings that Johnny does net so much in this kind of matchup because the openings are huge, right?
Oh yeah. Okay, yeah, nice nice CC from Axe, but
It just feels like Axe is just by the corner for like half the game. Ooh, triple up air.
oh my, wow, that was crazy.
That was super fast. And man, that was probably one of the more one-sided matchups that we've had so far in this top 16. And just like you were saying, I mean, Johnny goes like toe to toe with Marth's like Zane, you know, so definitely Axe had his work cut out for him. But still an impressive showing, making it all the way to 9th with
Hmm.
secondaries. That's crazy.
Yeah, imagine if he actually tried. No, I'm just kidding. If he unleashed his full power on the mortals that are here. Regardless, I'm very excited to, Axe has been competing at locals
Hmm.
with Pikachu, and just getting back in the groove of things. So it's like, you love to see Axe compete. And I love his Marth and Falco, but I definitely love his Pikachu a lot as well, and I'm very excited to see more of it in the future. So
Absolutely, absolutely. And as we were pointing out, these two are trying out for Summit, so definitely show some love to Axe or Johnny. You know, if you got some votes, maybe throw it some of their way if you want to see more either of these players. John Redcorn.
wait a minute. Most common neutral opener pummel for Axe.
That
Excuse me?
Axe is on another level, dude. Axe is built different. You don't understand the way this Marth Falcon matchup works.
So does neutral opener, it's like you get the grab, you do the pummel, and then I guess that's a neutral opener because that's
The
effectively
hit,
the grab.
the
That's
hit is the hit is the pummel off the grab. So I guess it's just grab, which makes sense. Makes sense that
ah
grab is the opener. But man, openings per kill for Axe is pretty high, and you gotta have like a much better like percentage or openings per kill to really make this matchup scarier for Falcon, right? Because it felt like S2J could just kind of go in and take some risks in neutral and not feel too bad about it because the punish game wasn't heavily from the Marth's end, and Marth definitely has it.
oh yeah. Oh yeah, Marth's got the juggles as well as like the tech chase too. Marth can almost kind of indefinitely tech chase Falcon at times. With like the forward throw, down throw, back throw kind of stuff. You'll see like LSD in particular go for that, which is
Hmm.
super cool. But the other thing was just like the average kill percent was just so high from
Right.
from Axe